A very good afternoon and welcome to Younib TV News at 1. My name is Eunice Mutua. Today being the 2nd of December, we have a variety of topics prepared for you, ranging from political issues to county and social matters, and much more here on Younib TV. Before we begin, let us first review the news that is currently making headlines.
I, William Samoei Ruto, President of the Republic of Kenya, by dint of Article 132(4)(b) of the Constitution of Kenya, do accept your letters of credence and authorize you, Your Excellency, to pursue the interests of your country within Kenya's territory. Wale ambao wanatumia vijana kama wahuni, watu ambao wanatumika kulete fujo, kupiganisha wananchi, kulete maafa, hawa ni watu ambao hatuwezi kukubali.
Na sisi tumepangana vizuri na kiongozi wa Wiper ambaye ndiye amekuwa akisaidia ODM hapa Nairobi. Tumekubaliana kiti cha gavana kitachukuliwa na DCP.
Welcome. President William Ruto officially received credentials from 6 newly appointed envoys at a ceremony in State House, signaling the beginning of enhanced diplomatic engagement and international partnerships for Kenya with these nations.
Tunajifunza kutoka kwa kila mmoja. Tunatumia nguvu zetu kwa pamoja na kusaidiana kwenye udhaifu wetu, na tunafanya kazi kukamilisha malengo ya pamoja ndani ya mfumo unazingatia matokeo.
I intend to collaborate and work together with relevant Kenyan departments and agencies, among other stakeholders, to bring together the business communities of the two countries to promote tourism and to also take advantage of AFTA to promote trade and investment.
Gabon commends your recognized leadership in advancing the reform of African Union, particularly your efforts to enhance the institutional effectiveness and financial autonomy of our continental organization.
I, William Samoei Ruto, President of the Republic of Kenya, by dint of Article 132(4)(b) of the Constitution of Kenya, do accept your letters of credence and authorize you, Your Excellency, to pursue the interests of your country within Kenya's territory. Do accept your letters of credence and authorize you, Your Excellency, to pursue the interests of your country within Kenya's territory by fostering the bonds of friendship between our two countries and promoting to the widest possible the mutual aspirations of the people of our two nations.
President William Ruto has cautioned politicians not to exploit the youth for violent purposes, asserting that his administration will neither condone nor tolerate such acts of lawlessness. While presiding over the graduation ceremony of 1,837 chiefs and assistant chiefs in Embakasi, Nairobi, he urged the administrators to stay alert and curb acts of violence in remote regions as the nation prepares for the 2027 elections.
Wale ambao wanatumia vijana kama wahuni, watu ambao wanatumika kulete fujo, kupiganisha wananchi, kulete maafa, Hawa ni watu ambao hatuwezi kukubali. Nishamueleza Inspector General wetu wa polisi kwamba watu hawa wote lazima wachukuliwe hatua kali za kisheria, ndio tukomeshe uhuni na mambo ambayo yanaharibu usalama katika taifa letu la Kenya. This training is being undertaken 10 years after the last one was undertaken, which is not quite right. My instructions to the ministry is that every officer, chief and assistant chief, including our other officers, as soon as they are hired, they should not stay for more than 6 months before they come for this training. Tunapoteza vijana wengi ambao wanaangaishwa na madawa ya kulevya na ulevi na mambo yale mengine yote ambayo yanasababisha hata uhalifu uendelee katika sehemu tofauti tofauti.
Felix Koskei, the head of public service, has called upon ministries, state departments and agencies to provide accurate financial statements in a timely manner. He emphasized that prompt audits are essential for enhancing service delivery and for ensuring that Parliament approves audit reports within the stipulated timeframes. Koskei has urged these institutions to adhere to the deadline of August 31st, established by the National Treasury, cautioning that any delays or inconsistencies will not be accepted.
Improvement in service delivery is tied to timeliness of audit reports. I'm aware that the Auditor General has been advocating for more time to conduct audits and report to Parliament and relevant county assemblies within the stipulated timelines. In response, the government through the National Treasury have asked public entities to submit their financial statements to the Auditor General for audit by 31st August to ensure timely audits and timely implementation of audit recommendations.
That the Academy will promote research, innovation, and knowledge sharing in public finance and audit, and develop a community of practice through conferences, workshops, and forums held jointly with the Kenya School of Government and the international and regional audit organizations, as it provides an alternative to holding such initiatives in private hotels or in other countries.
This academy marks a new chapter in strengthening our national integrity systems. As we launch it today, I challenge the leadership and the trainers to ensure that every officer who passes through these gates lives better, more disciplined, more ethical, and more committed to protecting public resources.
We are taking zero-fault audit and we are saying it is about taking action. It's not about the auditor not reporting issues. It's about issues being reported, but you who has been reported having some issues that you've not addressed, addressing those issues so that next year they don't recur.
A conflict is developing within the united opposition following comments made by former Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua. He claimed that Wiper Party leader Kalonzo Musyoka had agreed to withdraw most candidates in Nairobi County in favor of DCP candidates for the 2027 general election. While the Wiper leader has dismissed these claims as propaganda, other Wiper members are expressing concerns about the former Deputy President's statements, which they deem false.
Na sisi tumepangana vizuri na kiongozi wa Wiper ambaye ndiye amekuwa akisaidia ODM hapa Nairobi. Tumekubaliana kiti cha gavana kitachukuliwa na DCP. Kiti cha seneta kitachukuliwa na DCP. Kiti cha women rep kitachukuliwa na DCP. Tumekubaliana na Wiper kati ya viti 17 kati ya DCP na Wiper tutachukua viti 16, na kati ya viti 85 ya ward between DCP and Wiper tutachukua 75.
Na wache hii propaganda kusema ati Wiper imeachia DCP vitu vyote. Nairobi. You know, they have to try everything, wagonganishe Kalonzo na Gachagua. Of course, we are calling our own colleagues to sit up together. We didn't want to give an impression there's anything seriously wrong. Tulitaka hii maneno ipoe, ndio sasa tuchukue msimamo wa pamoja.
DCP is a party for Nairobi, na hii ndio chanzo.
We are going for a short break, but we'll be back with more stories. Stay tuned.
The best. Hallelujah.
Welcome back and thank you for keeping it Younib TV News at 1. The Teacher Service Commission has transitioned from Minet to a government-run social health authority, ending its 10-year partnership with the private insurer. The process has started with 294 teachers already processed, and TSC leaders promise a smooth nationwide rollout.
"42 teachers transited into the new scheme.
As at 10 a.m. this morning, 249 inpatient cases have transitioned into the new scheme.
It is still the same allowances that are going towards the medical cover. So nothing changes. Everything remains the same. As long as we get quality.
We are hopeful that this insurance cover is going to solve several problems where teachers have been struggling in hospitals.
Matibabu yote watoto wangu wote wawili imekuwa 5,650. Tukilinganisha na ile matibabu ya ile cover ya kitambo ilikuwa huwezi fikisha 2,000 kwa siku kwa mtoto mmoja.
The National Transport and Safety Authority (NTSA) and the Traffic Department have initiated a crackdown on drunk drivers and traffic violators during this festive season. The operation includes the reintroduction of alcohol, mobile courts, and enhanced speed enforcement. Additionally, can now record and submit videos of traffic officers accepting bribes at no cost, aiming to reduce accidents and combat corruption over the holidays.
We have come to the observation that most of the traffic accidents occur during night hours. We are also going to enhance the use of breathalyzers to detect drivers who are driving under the influence of alcohol. And even this mobile court will reduce these complaints of bribery along the public roads. And any member of the public who happen to see an officer engaging himself in a corrupt practice would be able to to see the toll-free number. They can, even if it's a passenger seated and the vehicle is stopped, then you can peep in and see that. And even now I've been receiving videos of officers receiving bribes along the public roads.
To make sure that all these trucks go for inspection. Every accident in Kenya, and a truck is involved. And these trucks are killing in big numbers.
The recent reductions in funding by the United States have been linked to an increase in new HIV cases. As reported by the Kenya National Bureau of Statistics, the decline in honor funding for the HIV program has hindered efforts to reduce the prevalence of the disease. This information was disclosed as Kenya participated in the global observance of World AIDS Day, revealing that the majority of Kenyans with the new infections fall within the age group of 18 to 35 years. Additionally, Public Health Principal Secretary Mary Muthoni announced that the transmission of HIV from mother to child has significantly decreased.
Last 20 years, over 2 decades ago, we have reduced new infections by about 72%, which is really commendable. The mother-to-child transmission has reduced by 35%, and we have also reduced AIDS-related deaths by 90%. So that is progress that we have seen, but that does not mean we drop the ball on the same. What it means is we must eradicate.
You know, when funding declines, then there's a rise. But again, because of the various interventions, there's been a lot of hope as far as combating HIV and AIDS is concerned.
In terms of HIV/AIDS, HIV/AIDS affects also the disabled, including even the children. And we sensitize them, we educate them, and we also educate their parents about it. And being young people that have a future, we tell them that HIV/AIDS can become a barrier.
Tunaomba serikali yetu kuu waweze kuhakikisha ya kwamba wakati wanatengeneza bajeti, basi waweke hizo fedha ili watu wetu wasiumie.
Fighting HIV and AIDS is concerned.
In terms of HIV/AIDS, HIV/AIDS affects also the disabled, including even the children. And we sensitize them, we educate them, and we also educate their parents about it. And being young people that have a future, we tell them that HIV/AIDS can become a barrier.
Tunaomba serikali yetu kuu waweze kuhakikisha ya kwamba wakati wanatengeneza bajeti, basi waweke hizo fedha ili watu wetu wasiumie. Sisi kama Gatuzi la Kakamega, Wizara ya Afya, pia tumeweka mkakati ya kuhakikisha ya kwamba zile services zenye USAID ilikuwa inatoa kwa wananchi, tumeziweka sasa kwa program yetu ya kawaida, wetu wasiumie. Sisi kama Gatuzi la Kakamega, Wizara ya Afya, pia tumeweka mkakati ya kuhakikisha ya kwamba zile services zenye USAID ilikuwa inatoa kwa wananchi, tumeziweka sasa kwa program yetu ya kawaida, ile tunaita integration of those services.
We are concluding our live coverage. We appreciate your participation and your choice to remain informed. We will persist in providing the latest updates as they become available. For additional stories and comprehensive coverage, please remain tuned or check our social media channels. I am Eunice Mutua, and on behalf of the whole team at Younib TV, I wish you a wonderful afternoon.